going to have it all set up. They just want to make sure someone that comes in can continuously use it and not be stumped on it. Is there any other questions you feel like I haven't asked that you might worry that the job might ask?
I'm just worried that I'm going to get into my interview and freeze up.
Okay. So, we can maybe is there breathing techniques that can just keep you calm? Think positive thoughts as always. We never want to encourage you to think negative. It doesn't do anybody any good. So, some positive thoughts. What are some things that are positive to you?
Like positive in what way?
Positive as in, you're doing this for a goal. What is driving you for this interview?
Because I feel like if I can get a different job, it's going to give me a fresh start, and I can just leave everything that's happened in the past and just start over.
Okay, so the job will be a new start, new start in life. So use that and then other things that you'll figure out as just about the days to build that confidence and that drive. Because when people come in on an interview with a drive, we see that there's passion built onto that. And with that passion, we see that these people are going to be a lot better quality than someone who just came in just to come in, do the interview because they just want to go somewhere different than where they had to go. Okay. As always, I'm going to really encourage you just kind of more brush up on the information about the doctor's office. You might not be able to figure out exactly what you're doing, but maybe just do some research on what a secretary's roles are. What skills they're looking for. You doing that research and seeing how that can relate to what you already do have. They might not mention it because at the end, most likely, they always ask, is there anything that we have not asked you? And by doing that, you can throw those skills that you've done research on in the interview and be very impressive to a lot of jobs we're looking for. So we have that. Is there anything else that you feel like we need to work on, or do you feel like everything's going good? Do we need to change anything else?
I'm worried about if I do get this job, about confronting my boss about it, because if they call my boss about a reference, I'm worried that he's going to say that I missed a lot of days, and that's going to affect my ability to get the job.
Okay, did you put your boss as a reference?
Yes.
Okay. So, if that does happen, just explain to them. If they ask, they might confront it to you, they might not, but just, let them know that you had a situation. You don't gotta go in great detail, but if you just get the basic out to them, they'll understand. Some people do a little bit more, rude, and some people can be just a little bit disrespectful, but, there's always a reason for everything. So if the job asks you, we talked to one of your references, there was a little concern about you missing a lot of days, you just explain to them. Not in great detail, because again, you are there for an interview, not to share your life story, but let them know what happened, what you're going through, and where you are now with the situation, so they don't think that you're still having the issues going on, because that will cause drama to the work, and no job wants to bring drama in. Okay?
But what if I get this job and I suck at it and I get fired and then I don't have my other job anymore and then I'm not going to have a job?
Don't ever think like that. You're going to do fine. You have the skills. Just doing an interview, I see that you have good quality skills. And really, when you're working as a secretary, you're going to learn. It's not like you're just, everything you just have to know before you get into it. Coming into this job, I had to learn before I could just, start it, 100% perfect. So breathe. It's going to be fine. You're gonna catch on to the system, and there are going to probably be a lot of great people there wanting to help you get jumped in. Most likely, they always have another staff member working with you at the beginning, so you learn the computer system, you learn how the filing works, because no one will ever know anything unless someone teaches them that. So, because every place does it different. So you're going to do fine. You're going to get trained, most likely. So, is there any other concerns that you might have with this job interview?
I'm kind of worried about them doing a background check.
Yeah, what's making you worried about doing a background check?
I've made some mistakes.
with these mistakes, do you think these mistakes are going to mess up your entire chances, or just question what happened?
I don't know, because with it being working with children, they're probably they're probably gonna want someone with a clean record.
Okay, if you don't mind me asking, can I ask what happened?
Which time?
The probably the most recent, well, actually the ones that are relating with children, because if something is causing you to feel that this might be an issue working around children, I kind of want to figure out maybe what it is and see if that might become an issue or not.
It's not anything to do with children. I just figured most places want you to have a clean record if you're gonna work with children. But I haven't been gotten in trouble or anything with children.
You ever had trouble with anything? So what is your concern?
I had some drug possession charges.
Okay. How long about was that?
About 8 months ago.
Okay, have you seeked help for those drug possessions? Did you go to any form of counseling when you got drug possession? Did you go to jail? You went to jail, was it for a while or was it just short?
I'm out on bail.
Okay, you go. Have you gone to the court for your next court visit?
Not yet.
Not yet, okay.
It's the day before my interview.
Alrighty then, so what you're going to do is basically just kind of work off of after you go to the court, and sometimes they'll take it off your record, they'll understand, if it's first time, might be a
I
stop.
don't think they're going to take it off.
Okay, so you have to be honest, you can't lie about the job, and I can't give you advice on what to tell them. All I can just say is, if they mention it, you have to be honest and then bring it up. If they don't, it's your personal choice or decision if you want to let them know. They would have told you if they're going to do a background check or not. Most jobs do, but then there's some jobs that don't. So I just want you to, this is your personal decision on letting them know or not, okay?
Okay.
Do we need to talk anything about the alcohol possession or drug possession? Is there something that, are you still having those addictions or possessions?
I still have some possessions.
Okay, what kind of possessions do you have?
What do you mean?
What are the possessions that you were caught for and you said you had some of still?
Ecstasy.
Actually, okay. Alrighty then. So, can I ask what is making you still keep these?
Because I sell them.
You sell. Okay, so do you sell these to, what is your age range that you sell these to?
I mostly just sell them to the people I work with.
Okay, I just want to make sure, are any of these children, people underage?
What do you consider underage?
Underage is under 18. Okay, and do these people know that this is a harm to their body? Do they just take it? Do you tell them it's candy, or like how do you address it? How do you address it to people? I just want to make sure that they know they're getting what they're taking, so it's not.
They come to me and they ask me if I have any, and then I sell it to them and they take it. I don't tell them it's candy.
Yeah, we're gonna encourage. We definitely, that will not help you with your job interview. I won't lie to you.
But I need the extra money.
The extra money. There are other ways that you can get that extra money.
But this is easy.
I know, but you are hurting other people's lives. You may not see it.
They're taking it and they're buying it.
Because people get addicted to things. Are you taking it? Are you taking these drugs, and why are you not taking them?
Well, actually, I am taking them.
Ma'am, are they currently in your system right now?
Possibly.
Okay, ma'am. So I think we might need to, right this time, put a pause on the confidence building and the jobs situation. I do still encourage you to keep going to the classes, but I feel like we might need to address the drugs.
But I don't have a problem.
Okay, well, we might not. Some of us may not see it as a problem, but.
But I know I don't have a problem.
What makes you not see that you have a problem?
Because I can control myself. I don't have to take the pill.
Okay. How many do you take about a week?
I don't know, like 40?
Okay. Have you gone to your doctor about this? Is
For what?
Any effects?
Effects on what?
The pills.
Why would I have effects?
What would you have effects? The medicine is most likely to have chemical effects in the brain.
I thought we were talking about my job interview that's coming up.
We are, but I want the safety of you and the safety of others. And thank you so much for providing me with this information. But like I said, I'm not the police, but I do really wish and hope that you inform your clients that this is a detrimental thing if they're consuming this.
But they want it. Why is it my responsibility to tell them, hey, if you do this, it's going to cause brain damage? If they're going to give me $50 for a pill, I'm going to take that $50.
I can understand what you see, and I it's a valid viewpoint, but you are harming someone else's life. You know.
I'm not putting the pill in their mouth.
No, but you are providing it for them. So you're empowering them. You're encouraging them for this pill. You know, yes, it's extra money, but there are other ways you can make extra money. You can, you know how you say you want to build those job skills? You can maybe do some form of community service that are working with kids, you know. But first, I feel like you mentioned that you're taking about 40 a week. We might need to go maybe set you up for a time for a doctor and see if your body's reacting. You might not see anything on the outside, but on the inside, it could be taking a complete toll, you know, at your health. Would you be okay with setting up a time? Okay.
I'm fine. I can stop tomorrow and not take any again for the rest of my life.
Okay. Well, so I do, just because like I said, for the safety of others, I would hope, you know, because you are wanting to better your life and move up, you know, get a job as a secretary, and from there maybe work up and get in a higher position. You know, that also includes making better life decisions. And, you know, I'm not saying it's a stupid decision, but I'm also saying, but it's not the wisest decision of selling drugs to others. Because, you know, you might be affecting their chances of moving up in life. So, you know, like I said, I would really appreciate if you maybe could stop selling drugs and go to the doctor. Like I said, I'm more than happy to set you up. We can set you up with a physician that you've told me that who your normal physician is, or we can set you up with a clinic wherever you feel best to be set up with. Does that sound okay?
I can't afford to go to the doctor.
So we did you know, the government does offer free clinics you can go into. So the clinics are held under confidentiality just as we are. So again, we can't report anything unless you're harming other people. But if you're coming out and you're letting us know that you are informing them, you know, we understand that you're taking your part and not purposely trying to harm them. They're making their own decision. So if it'd be okay with you, I would like to set up a time to the free clinic that's about 2 blocks away. And set up a time. Is that the thing?
Can you go with me?
I'm not allowed to come with you because, you know, we want you to be able to do things on your own, and we want you to, you know, encourage you to do on your own. I am a phone call away. Just call me. My available hours are on